Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. I am stuck indoors, as I think most of the country is. And so I will be uploading videos that are old that I finally have time to edit because I have nothing else to do while I'm here. But I wanted to just film today, one, because my anxiety is kind of high and I need social interaction. You know, we are in a state of social distancing. Let me pause the air conditioner. We are in a state of social distancing ourselves from others, you know, self-quarantining, whatever you want to call it. Basically, the coronavirus is everywhere, and in order to help just the population overall, you know, I'm staying indoors so that if I were to become a carrier or catch it or whatever, I wouldn't be passing it on to anyone else. And I recommend you doing the same, you know, washing your hands. I'm sure you've heard about it, so I won't go on too much about it, but that's why I'm filming this video. So please don't think that because I'm not bringing it up or talking about it constantly, that it's because I'm oblivious or pretending that it's not happening or trying to minimize its effects on not just me, but the entire world. I'm just trying to have fun with makeup because personally my anxiety is a little high revolving this health crisis. I know that I'm done talking about it, but I'm actually not, because I'm kind of infuriated right now by something that I ran across this morning. I'm not going to mention every product because this isn't something that's in my project pan. It's so old you cannot buy it. Just use any eyeshadow base or concealer as a primer. And I've got to look at the mirror that's right here, so please don't judge me. But anyways, I got on Snapchat, as I do first thing in the morning, and I ran across this story about Vanessa Hutchins, who you could say that I was a fan of. That would be a fair assessment. You know, High School Musical was super cool when I was a kid, and you know, you could definitely say that I am a fan of Gabriella and Troy. But on a live chat that she did just the other night, she made some rude comments regarding the coronavirus. Now, I'm using the South X Revolution eyeshadow palette. This is the Extra Spice one. This is a fall palette in my opinion, but I really want to use that yellow, so I'm going to reach into it. So she made this comment, and I am going to paraphrase because I film on my phone, so I can't really pause this whole setup to look it up and then quote it, which I couldn't quote anyways because I'd have to read off my phone. Anyways, I guess I could write it down. You get the point. She basically made this comment of, yeah, there's a big coronavirus. Why is everyone making a big deal out of it? People are going to die. Whoop-de-doo. Again, I'm paraphrasing, adding in a little bit of that southern sass. But it's she's so, what's the word? She's so distanced from reality, I can't think of the actual word, that she literally had no idea why her statement was so offensive. And the reason why I know that she had no idea why it was so offensive is because she made a second video when she realized people were upset, and she was basically saying guys, I'm not going out. Why are y'all so concerned? It's we're not concerned because you might be going out spreading some virus. You're one person. We're concerned because you're belittling the impact that this can have globally, or even on a micro level within people's families, you know, losing loved ones to this virus. Yes, they're elderly, but their lives still matter. And it's she just completely doesn't get it. It's what? I mean, not only are people losing their livelihoods because they can't go to work. Uh-oh, didn't mean to do that. Oops, we'll fix it. But people are losing their lives. It's so much more than just a virus. I mean, think about it this way. Even the flu, when your kid gets sick with the flu, even if your kid isn't that sick, if you or your child tests positive for the flu, you don't go to work. It's not for you. You're alive. You don't go because you could be infecting people who have weakened immune systems or who are a lot older. That's why you're not going. And it's she completely missed the point. And then for people, God forbid if anyone has lost someone to the coronavirus and they saw her video, I truly apologize on behalf of her words, because what she said was so insensitive I mean, she's so out of touch with reality. And the thing is, I was a Vanessa Hudgens fan, and I'm so done. I know people are like, don't cancel. Like, cancel culture is no bueno because people can change, blah, blah, blah. She didn't change. She got back on there and said, what? I'm, like, staying in my house. Like, what does it matter? Like, y'all are, like, losing your minds for no reason. And she completely missed the point. Anyways, I just can't believe, not so much that she had the audacity to say that, because people worship celebrities. So they can get away with saying just about anything, and people are going to make an excuse for them. But I just can't believe that someone in their heart would feel that way during a time like this. I hope that it's from an ignorant place. So from a place where she just didn't understand or know that this virus is, like, taking people's lives. And not from just, like, a cold-hearted, I'm better than you, so it won't get to me anyway, so I really don't care point of view. Whatever the case may be, she needs to let this blow over before she says anything else. And then hopefully educate herself. I'm going to need her to donate some money to somebody in need. And then maybe we can move on from this. In other news, I have eaten up an entire bottle of hot sauce since I've been here. I've gone through a dozen of eggs, which normally takes me like a month because I normally eat at work for lunch. And I'm not really like the most skilled cook. So there's that. Really bad at eyeliner, but I use the Revolution like black liner. It looks like this. It's this one. I'm going to do it off camera, then I'll be right back because I'm really bad at doing eyeliner. We're just going to ignore how bad my eyeliner looks, and now I'm going in to correct my under eye circles with the Becca, what is this called? Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I love this. This is the second one of these I've gone through, and I'm not sure if I want to repurchase it, only because it's so expensive, or if I want to try and find a dupe. But in my experience, whenever you love something, as soon as you try to find a dupe, you end up spending more money trying to find an alternative than if you had just bought the product you love. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. And then I'm going to be doing something weird for foundation. I am doing a project pan. And in that project pan, I have got, where is it? I've got this white concealer by Kat Von D, which I need to start using. And so I've been mixing it with the Dermacol like foundation concealer thing that's too dark for me. I mix them together, and that's what gives me my foundation. So it is a little thick, it is a little cakey, but it looks good on camera, and so that's what I have been doing for foundation. So I always spritz my wet sponge with some Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. It just makes anything that would otherwise be kind of cakey blend in so much easier. This is the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in Fair Warm. Y'all, I just realized that I forgot to do primer, and my makeup is just not sitting right. I can't believe I forgot primer. I normally use the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I use a combination. I use 2 or 3 primers on any given day, and I forgot, and I can like just tell by how this foundation is looking and this concealer, everything. Oh well. My like best bronzer right now has been this Luminous Matte Bronzer by Essence. This reminds me so much of the Benefit Hoola Light. Like the way that it applies, the way that it looks on the skin, everything about it reminds me of that. So if you're looking for a cruelty-free option, this one is a good one. And they do have different shades of this Essence bronzer. So if you aren't quite as fair as I am, then you can still find your shade. I think they have 2 or 3 options. Another product that's in my project pan is the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. This is what she looks like. I really like this for the most subtle everything. Like, I kind of just take my brush and just dip it in all of them. And I just use that along the cheeks as like a glowy, blushy highlighter. I don't know. I will, in one way, like kind of miss it when it's gone because I'm not going to be repurchasing it. But on the other hand, I'm so ready to use other stuff because, girl, it's been a while. And because I do the most, I take Vanilla Quartz from Becca and I also pop it on those cheeks. I just want to glow. I just want to glow. Yes, hunty. She's back. Finish up my lower lash line just by smudging some shadow under there. I'm going to finish applying mascara, lips, and then I'll be done. Okay, my hair's got a mind of its own today, so we're just going to continue letting it live its best life. This is the finished look, just something simple. Here's my message to Vanessa Hutchins. Not that she'll ever see this video, not that I'll ever mean anything to her. Quite frankly, I don't think any of her fans mean anything to her by her comments. But here's to her and to anyone else who doesn't understand why we are social distancing ourselves from others, or why we're going ahead and taking precautions when it comes to this infectious disease or viral disease. I'm not like an expert, so don't judge me. But my message to you all is, obviously, people like Vanessa Hutchins, people like me who are healthy, we can fight off the disease. We'll be fine. The reason why we're doing this is for the people who can't. Okay? It doesn't mean that we're scared. It doesn't mean that we are less of a person because we're freaking out or whatever. We're not freaking out. We're just being safe. And to trivialize the losses that people are suffering right now for those who have been affected by the virus is just inhumane, and it's disgusting. But on another note, I am so blessed that I do have a home where I can shut the door and isolate myself. I'm so blessed that I've got the means to support myself. Will I struggle? Yes. But I've got the means to support myself in the coming months as I'm out of work or however long it may take. And I'm very blessed to have you all watching my video and hanging out with me. My anxiety has already gone down tremendously. Like, my chest is not hurting anymore. I'm feeling much better. And so I just want to thank you for spending some time with me today. If you want to leave a comment, like just to talk, I'm bored, then by all means do that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.